All right. And we are live. Welcome, ILP Live. We ain't doing no intros because we drunk and we have packs. We're going to set this off, man. We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So we got the co-host with the co-most, though, in the building. Not at Passwords, but we'll shout out to my brother, Lord Addict. How you doing, sir?
What the hell happened to Addict?
In the bushes already? What happened?
Oh God, he fell right into the bushes.
In the bushes
Yo,
already.
he gave his intro like he gave his presence at PAX.
You got pulled away by that second
Oh no,
round?
I can barely hear Cognito. What's going on, you guys? No, I really can't. Like he sounds really distorted.
Yo, yeah,
Oh, okay.
how I sound? How I sound, y'all?
Yeah, that's a
You
little.
sound good. You sound lit.
All right. Yeah, they sound lit, man. What's going on, Addict?
Yeah.
You watch no packs, man?
Drunk.
You watch the Lords out here?
I think all you're just drunk.
No doubt.
Shout
You
out to
already
Fat Daddy in the chat early.
Cat
man.
Daddy the
Great.
chat early. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. Yo, and of course we got the most technical gaming Lord. Remember, his intro's gonna be a little broken, y'all. You know, a little. So, my brother, Lord Sovereign, how you doing, sir?
Chilling, man. Chilling. I have a face, as you can see.
Oh, that's right. Hold on, King. This is Saul's debut on camera.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, you don't see how I do a full circle?
Oh, no doubt, you already know. And of course, we got the incredible Hulk of this, aka XS Gamer, the premium man himself. What's up, Lord King? I can't with you with that, yo. I can't, man. I can't right now. What's going on, man?
Pax. If you ain't at Pax, you ain't what? Pax.
No doubt. So clearly he's in a borderline state of mind. You already know. And of course, we got the stream team leader, my man, recovering right now.
Because you said to.
Exactly. Lord Sonaldo, what's up, brother?
What's going on, guys?
Do you
Fun
remember?
for the day. Oh,
Tell him about it. Tell him about that sidewalk fight you had.
I took a header while walking out because a piece of sidewalk decided to break under my foot. So
Listen, full disclosure, he gotta go with that sidewalk line. What happened was a dude tried to cut it in line, and Snaldo wasn't trying to hear it, so Snaldo started throwing them bowls out in the street. You should have saw him. It was amazing.
Okay, Leonards were flying.
Yo, y'all crazy right now.
Yeah, now you guys are gonna have to forgive the quality.
Yeah, the quality's a little ghetto, y'all. We in
What is the
Boston.
We don't care. We this is the Borderlands takeover. We don't care.
No
Okay,
doubt.
that has
And,
nothing to do with this.
MJ
Tipping a
talking
check.
about pizza, and I don't know what's going on. MJ, you might get muted in a minute.
Yeah, you don't have to mute him. We talk about pizza. I don't know. Help me.
And of course, the Lord who rarely makes appearances, what has blessed us with his presence, Tekken God, the Demoralizer, and your favorite, Lord Kaibatsu. What's going on, sir?
Hey, I'm chilling. I'm feeling nice. I got called into service for the ILP for this week, and I'm happy for it.
That's what's up, man. We got to see more of you on cam. I'm liking this, man. Faces out. This is good, man. Except King. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Right now, King is in hostage situations right now. So what we trying to do, man, we on the run eating, baby. We on the run eating. You understand that?
He told us the PlayStation console's hostage.
You're in a hostage. Who do you have hostage?
We got King hostage, son. He's in the bushes right now. He can't talk to you, but what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna get back to you right now. Let's talk about this stuff.
You know
like
what
that.
they have? They got him. They got him in the back of one of those Subarus that he hates. He's in one of those little cars he hates.
Yeah, I got King right now.
Did you tuck your beard inside the mask?
Yeah, son. They got a beard holder. It comes with a beard holder.
And last but not least, he's muted right now and he's ordering pizzas. But we'll see. The young lord of the stream team, my man MJ, is a boss, but he's muted, so we'll see if he'll talk afterwards. He does exist. He is a real boss. No doubt. We're gonna get right into it. It's gonna be a short little thing we want to cook up. Shout out to King for coming up with the idea. You know, obviously we're busy, we're working. There's a lot of footage going out there. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna plan to go out there, but you know, in the meantime, y'all ain't seen nothing from the Lord. So we'll let y'all know that we're working. So let's bring it to the panel. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Addict is not at PAX East with us, but you know what I'm saying? He's been in the background. So we're gonna start off with let's just start off with Star. You know, just your day one impressions of PAX, what you seen, what you experienced, you know, how you feeling, man? What's moving and shaking out here?
All around, it was pretty good, man. First thing we did when we came down the escalators, we ran into our boy Hip Hop Gamer, and Hip Hop Gamer, as always, looked out for the Lords. He pulled us right into an interview he was having with the developer of Control, and that was just amazing. The first 10 minutes in the room, we were already on camera, so that was great.
Ready to go with the Control there, man.
Control looks absolutely amazing. So then we did that, and then we went off to do separate things, and then you guys managed to see some Days Gone stuff, so I'm excited to hear about that. And then we spent a lot of time online waiting to get into Gearbox's event.
Oh boy. And then that's when we lost King, and we got this new person.
That's right. Called Shiggity Shack, son. Shiggity Shack is in the building, son. We're gonna do this right. Son. Shiggity Shack, son.
Addict, that was you talking?
Addict ain't say anything.
I'm here.
He's in the bushes.
Paul Craig for the $1 super chat. Thank you, brother. I know the quality's out there, but thank you so much.
Thank you, brother, for the $1 super chat. Much appreciated, sir. Like I said, trying to get some content. Jonathan, be in the chat. Yo, Lawrence is up late giving love. Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
They've been hankering for that info.
Yo, they say you look like Deontay Wilder. That's what they say. So yeah, so continue, Saul. Anything else? Any standouts? You know, from your experience. Now, this is your first pack, so like, again, what's the feel like?
What I liked is exactly what you guys were talking about all year last year was the fact that it's just a much more intimate show than E3. The devs are out there on the show floor. They want to talk to you. They're more than happy to explain, you know, sit there with you 10, 15 minutes and talk about their game. And then it shines a spotlight on the smaller games, man. We saw a game called A New the Distant Light. This is a Metroidvania that looks absolutely amazing. It's doing some different things in the Metroidvania genre, and it's developed by two guys. They've been working on the game for 5 years, basically. So there's a lot of cool stuff on the show floor, and it's just great to see people's passion for what they're doing, and passion to see the fans and talk to the fans. So PAX East has a thumbs up from me.
Absolutely, that is what's up. No doubt. MJ's the boss. Are you back, sir? There he is, the young gunner, the straight team killer. What's going on? Now, this is your first PAX, correct? That's what's up, man. So give us some perspective. Give the young boy some perspective, man. Like, how you feeling out here? What did you feel? What are some standouts for you as far as things that you've seen in your first day experience at PAX?
First day experience, I really enjoyed it. I got to go around and meet like new developers of games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's ever thinking about going to PAX East, I'd definitely recommend it. I had a great time.
No doubt.
Get to meet loads of new people.
No doubt. Now, me and you got a good story in reference to Days Gone. We won't disclose all the details. But just obviously, you know, we got some footage coming on that between me and you, and obviously Lord Sonaldo. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say is like, what did you feel? Because you got hands on with Days Gone. You played a lot. Yeah. What did you feel?
I felt like the game was really fun, but it was also really challenging. The horde mode was challenging.
Jay, we gonna get to that, Jay, with the horde mode. That was crazy. I agree. How did the bike part control? Because I've seen the bike during. I guess my little issue was a little bit with the frame rate, a little bit there. But like, how did it feel though, controlling?
The controls felt really good, actually. I mean, everything was pretty smooth. It was just like the frame rate was dropping, which was kind of driving me a little crazy.
No doubt. That's what's up. So overall, that was one of your experiences. What was like the top experience for you?
The top thing, I don't know. It's hard to choose. The Borderlands press conference with the Gearbox, that was probably my favorite thing.
That's your favorite thing, no doubt. All right. Lord Kai Batsu, you are up, sir. Now, I believe this is your first PAX as well, sir, right?
Yes, definitely my first PAX, and I'm definitely enjoying it. It's a much more intimate experience than the E3.
Like this, yeah, because you've done PAX, you've done E3. So, in your opinion, tell people why PAX is a little bit more intimate. Why you digging it a little bit?
Although I'm still a little worried because I was talking with Lord King about this, and he was telling me that when it comes to Saturday, that's when it gets shoulder to shoulder packed and you can't really move around.
Yeah.
But since it's the first day, you're able to go around. You saw a lot of people displaying their wares. Plus, I mean, the indie love when it comes to PAX is just beautiful. You see everyone has everything posted up there. You can go talk to the devs. They'll give you a breakdown of what their game is. And then even when you're playing, like if there's anything confusing about the controls, they'll go up to you and they'll go hand by hand with it. I mean, there's certain games that I played with today. Also, with that experience, it just made it better and made me excited for a lot of games that I played over there, especially
No
the indie.
doubt. No doubt, no doubt. And of course, I want to get in Lord Snaldo, PD. What's your standouts, man? What you like?
They have a lot of games out, and I could see that a lot of the those AAA titles, those high end guys. There's not many of those titles around, and it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to what the rest of the titles that we're going to see this weekend that we're going to talk to, because all those AAA titles we're not really talking to anymore. So it's going to be nice to see what the rest of everyone's going to be able to bring to the table, because that's what I like to envision and see more is those indie booths, because the indie booths are there's so many, and those guys are probably more passionate about their games because they're theirs. So I love to see that, and I would love to see the others that are the ones that have those big publishers, but they're not the super big publishers. Like when we see Digital Devolver and some of those other guys, it's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really nice to see those guys and see how it ends up being.
No doubt. Lord King, I am dying to hear your impressions. You had a lot to say during the Gearbox conference as well as other experiences. So let's get to it, King. How you feeling about the PAX day one? What you feeling? What you not feeling?
First of all, call me Shank. Call me Shank, all right? Call me
Lord
Shank.
Shank.
All right, call me Lord Shank, all right? Right now, I'm Lord Shank. You understand me? All right, so what I would like to say is, there's a lot of dudes out here frauding, talking with that secondhand, stuff like they out here. We out here, son. We don't see you. We out here, son. Told you we're gonna be at these shows. You understand? We're gonna talk to these devs. We got the live video.
I don't see Lord King. I see some creepy dude in a mask. Okay?
You see Shank. You see Shank. You respect me as Shank. You understand?
You call me
all right, you call me Shank. All right, you call me Shank. You gonna keep this right? You gonna call me Shank. All right, so listen here, man. So let me tell you something, right? So we go to the Gearbox joint, right? So I ain't gonna front. We stand on the line and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we checking the stuff out. So, old boy gonna tell us, yo, you don't sign, you don't make no lines over here. So you know how I do, you know what I'm saying? You know how Shank do. So Shank start making a line, you know what I'm saying? So the other lords call up. So we like, yo, where y'all at? So the lords is like, we in the back. We like, nah. Shank says, come up to the front of the line, man. So check it out. So they come up to the front of the line, they get up in there. So all right, so we go inside. So Gearbox get it started. They had the banging music. The music was banging like boom, boom, boom. So it's definitely tearing it up. So they start the video, and the video didn't start. I was like, oh boy, this is not going good. So they had the announcer up there. He was tearing it up. He gave it the presentation. It was beautiful. So everybody was there for the Gearbox, for the Borderlands 3. Shout out to Borderlands 3 face. Hi. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got this because you can't talk about it. So stop it. All right, so let me tell you, right? So when they showed the Borderlands 3, the crowd went crazy. They was going nuts. It was like, oh my God. And it wasn't even going at the full frames. Homeboy ran it back 3 more times till he got it right. You know what I'm saying? So after it got right, we left out of there. They gave us a code for games. So I felt that the presentation, because old boy saved it, he did 100%. I give that an A+.
Yeah, shout out to Randy Pitchfork for making that happen.
He killed
it.
He killed it.
I don't know,
The
but
tricks.
I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling the magic tricks.
Yeah, but you know what? I felt the magic trick because I couldn't do that trick, and that trick was crazy. So shout out to him for doing the magic trick that I can't do, right? So then we got down to the floor, and like I said, shout out to Kingdom Comes Deliverance for the new DLC that's coming out. They showed diversity inside the new DLC where you take care of a heroine and you get a dog. Oh my God, the stealth aspects of the game, they take the game up to 1,000%. And then what game that stood out for me? I'm gonna have to say Samurai Shodown because it was a throwback for me, Lord Sovereign, and Lord Kaibatsu. We got video of all three of us playing the game. It was wonderful. It was a beautiful game. I know the input lag at this point in time had me a little concerned. I didn't know if it was either the controller or the system that we was on at the time. I don't know. But hopefully that can be corrected. And we can definitely get a great game. But that's a day one purchase on my part. As far as PAX goes, like I said, it's more intimate. I'm so happy that you get a chance to see the dev. You get a chance to put a face to the game. You get a chance to schedule other appointments with these devs that are eager to talk about their wares. I love the way PAX is. It's a whole different beast than E3.
Yeah, man, I gotta agree. I'm gonna jump in too. Like, it was. Listen, PAX. I've always said I want to shout out Inferno. We didn't get a chance to link out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Inferno for guys supporting them, dude. You know what I'm saying? But like PAX is like you said, it's more intimate. You get more hands on with the devs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to MJ the Boss. We definitely rocked that Days Going Out, and that was definitely a highlight for me so far. It's definitely farther along, and it's definitely a different vibe than how it first was shown. I know me and Addict showed that behind the scenes, like E3 2017, and it's different now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely cinematic. It's all about the bike. It's all about getting, you know what I'm saying, whatever they got to get in. So I like that. A couple of standouts on the show. I like that game Saab was playing. What was that? I call it Jon Snow the game. What's that game?
That was Fade to Silence from THQ Nordic. That game looked amazing. It is a survival game. It has it implements all the things you expect out of a survival sort of sim game, but it's a third-person action game, and the protagonist looks exactly like Jon Snow. So the game looks surprisingly beautiful. Too. Yeah, and it's a single-player or co-op game. The game looks absolutely beautiful. It's called Fade to Silence. THQ Nordic has some bangers coming, serious bangers. Biomutant as well looked absolutely insane.
Yeah. So we gonna have to hit that THQ Nordic joint.
Absolutely.
No, Jonathan B says Shank Hero Bushes died twice.
That should be everyone's focus right now. Like, let's get good at THQ Nordic because they're making 80% of the games right now.
They really are. They really.
THQ Nordic.
Yeah, but then again, they own 80% of the games. So.
I gotta go, you guys. I
know.
I have one question before I leave. Like, what kind of presence did Borderlands have? Like, was it like a huge?
Epic. It was epic. First of all, the lines to get into was insane. Like,
oh my God, stop it! Okay, I'm gonna completely stop that. Okay, stop.
Shank is smoking.
This is the presence we had out here, brother. This is the presence that was felt out here, brother.
When you get back home, Lord Carl, you gotta send me that, man.
I got you in the best, man. I got you in the best. We lost Lord King, but we gained Lord Shank.
I like Lord Shank better.
We got him the fraud enforcer.
Is there a Gearbox booth?
No.
Come on, no.
I didn't see a booth.
I didn't have a specific. Don't worry about it, bro. Just make sure you listen. We'll fill you in. But yeah, man, like the Gearbox thing, like I said, the energy was intense. The fans are so fever pitch. I mean, they had a lot of announcements. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other that cult favorite kind of games that they kind of announced. Kai, what was the name of that game that you liked? That side game that was kind of like, I guess, a sequel to
Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah,
Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah,
I was taking a look at it. The thing is, the original game for the Risk of Rain, basically, it was a looter shooter type of. Like they tried to do kind of like the Borderlands thing where you get like different weapons and whatnot. But it was 2D pixelated. The new game is 3D. But going back to its indies roots, it wasn't let's just say it wasn't the most beautiful bell at the ball. We'll put
Right.
that. But
Now, I got a shot. Go ahead. Who's talking?
no, but I was gonna say with that, but at the same time, what they announced over at the Gearbox presentation was that they were actually like it was like a public beta, so nobody's paying for it yet anyway. So I'm looking forward to downloading it and seeing how it is so far.
Yeah, man. So I want to shout out. So obviously, you know, everybody in the realm. I'm seeing it tweets, seeing social media. They going in on Borderlands. They're being very disrespectful.
Okay, can I interrupt though? Lord Shank is trying to drink his juice through the bag.
I don't know what Shank is on right now. He's on right now.
Sorry, continue.
But you know, the elephant in the room is obviously Borderlands, and like I said, the feedback wasn't too good. Now we're there, right? And the Lords are going to speak on this. You know, I'm gonna give it to Petey, and I'm gonna give it to MJ right after I go. Which is, look, you know, shout out to Randy Pitchfork. He was trying to make it happen. You know, he did his little magic trick. That man went on a little too long, but then he got to the main crescendo, which is the Borderlands reveal at the end. You know, it's epic. Everyone's hyped. The crowd is fever pitch. They drop it, and the video footage is buffering and framing and doing all type of craziness. So I know that's not the game. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a PAX East issue, and clearly they can't take care of what it is. Then they try to run it again, and it's just one of those things that in the moment when they first announced it, even if it was buffering, people were going crazy. I've never seen a crowd go so crazy for choppy footage in my life. They went.
Yeah, the crowd over there, they were ecstatic.
Face in the auditorium, you feel it in your socks. Like it was unreal. People were cheering, people were almost crying. It was insane what was going on for Borderlands 3. But I guess because of the replaying it, and you know, it kind of lost a little thunder in my opinion. And then the last thing is, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like, I'm late to the Borderlands series is really cool, but it kind of did look more of the same. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But I could understand something. So I'm gonna give it to PD and MJ. Actually, I'm gonna give it to MJ like too. Like both of y'all. What y'all thought? Like, did y'all think the moment you was killed by the technical difficulties, or you was still in the moment? You was still feeling?
I thought I was still in the moment. Like, if I was him up on the stage, I would have panicked. So, like, if I was to put it in my perspective, if I was the person presenting the game, and I had those technical difficulties in front of all those people live streaming it.
Yeah, he was on it too. He was laughing.
Yeah.
He got the energy.
So he kept the show going.
Like, for everything that kept
one-man showman.
Facts. What about you, P? Like, what did you feel like? Was you cringing?
Well, coming from my IT background, I'm sitting there going, "Why did nobody test this before?"
That's what
that was my number one, because no matter what happens during any presentations I have, I say, "You have video? Let's run the video. Let's make sure it's working." And then to see them having those problems, I was just like, number one, they didn't test that. That had to have been, we don't have time for it, just go. So that was one. Two, I will say I'm blanking on his name right now. The CEO, that guy was professional.
Randy Pitchfork, right?
Yes. He was professional. Yep. He was amazing as a presenter. And for him to do all the things he did pretty much on the fly, I give him a lot of credit. And I give that guy, you can tell how much he loves his company that he works with.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to John DeVito. He said that they was using Windows Media Player. So.
Yo, there were people in the crowd calling out, VLC, VLC.
Yeah. But what I really, you can tell that he loves the employees he works with too, because they tried to play it once, and it was choppy. Everyone just dealt with it. Then the second time that they were doing it, it happened again, and he was pretty much like, "No, you 3,000 people, 4,000 people, whatever in that room, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna wait until it's done right, because these people work their butts off."
I love when he said that. Yo,
so
Shank, how did Shank feel about his moment? This was your moment, Shank.
Well, let me tell you something. At first, I was a little disheartened when the video kept stopping. I thought they was playing it on the Switch. So I was like, oh man, drop the resolution, baby. If you drop the resolution, then it can actually play. But what happened was it was the screen in the middle. The screen in the middle was in sync with the screens on the side because the screen in the middle was 4K. So after he decided to dead the screen in the middle, the video played flawlessly. And after it played flawlessly, I saw his vision. And then I said, this man right here, he understood his convictions and he stood on his pillar. You understand what I'm saying? He stood by his team. He didn't let his team down. That's what you talk about, a team leader. So 100%, I got to say, yo, listen, it could have easily fell into the bushes. It was trying to get into the bushes, but the bushes would not have it this day. So today, you got to understand that, you know, Gearbox survived the bushes today.
The bushes were not happy.
That's right. Borderlands 3. Yeah, Borderlands 3 escaped the bushes today, brother.
Shout out to Untitled Chapter with the $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. No disrespect to Gearbox and Borderlands 3, but people praise this game really hard, including the graphic art. But Crackdown 3 has similar art style, gets trashed. I don't get it. Ooh, they going in on the crack.
You have a valid point, brother. And what I'm gonna say is, I didn't see anything different. I didn't hear anything different. All I heard was more of the same. And I feel that being that I'm not a super fan of the game, I just want to dig into it and see what it's about. Well, you know, like, listen, man. Y'all wanted me to talk for King, right? So King can't talk right now. So this is King talking for you, right here, okay? So King wanted me to relay to you that he wasn't a super fan. You understand? But right now, we're going to try to turn King over to the dark side over here. You understand? We're going to try to turn King over to the dark side. So I am King's father.
Oh, hold on. Shout out to Philip Carlisle with the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Shout out to the Lords. The PAX event was dope. And the grandfather Borderlands 3 is back. The OG. Lord Saul, what are you feeling, man? How did you feel about the moment?
The moment was cool, man. I gotta give it to Randy Pitchford, man. He saved it. Like, honestly, that man did not lose his cool. When the first video started chopping up and wouldn't play at all, he brought out the team to sort of highlight all the points that were going to be in the remaster of Borderlands 1. And then again, when it happened with the Borderlands 3 video, he said, no, we're going to play it again. And when it froze the second time, he said, no, we're going to play it again. And you know, he didn't get flustered. He could have easily gotten pissed off, and he really didn't. Yeah, shout out to him. He really saved it. Now, in terms of the game, honestly, I'm late to the Borderlands party as well. It never really appealed to me. But that said, if you're a Borderlands fan and you just wanted more Borderlands, I think that's what you're going to get. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be smoother. It's going to be prettier. I think the environments are going to be bigger. But it's just more Borderlands, and I guess that's what the faithful wanted. So I think that's what you're gonna get. But the moment seemed cool, man. The people that were really into it, that really loved that Borderlands, even with the choppy video, they stood up and clapped. They were happy. So it was a cool moment to be a part of.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lord Kaibatsu, what did you feel? Was the moment lost? Was it trash? Was it overrated, like the internet says?
Oh no, I actually respect the event, and especially all the fans over there. They really got everything hyped for the moment. As for the magic trick, I was like, you know what? Let me look at my phone until it's done. But I respect Randy Pitchford for a lot of things he's done in the past. If there's one thing with him, he's the king of being straight up. Anyone who's ever dealt with when he had that situation where he was getting in the lawsuit because of the USB over at Medieval Times.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, when it comes down to it, if you ask him something straight up, he'll give you a straight up answer. And he definitely did save he did really save the presentation for everyone involved. As for the actual Borderlands reveal, and then let's make this clear. The frame rate had nothing to do with the actual game. That was the actual video. I'm glad that narrative hasn't really shown up on Twitter, which I had really expected to. But the only thing I do see when it came to the Borderlands reveal is that it does look like more of the same. So it's like, until I can see actual gameplay, which I thought they actually were going to show, is like I have to reserve my judgment on it. But I mean, it's going to be good to have another player in the mix. And plus, this is after Destiny's to come out. So I'm interested to see if they'll take any of that into account with the current games of service the way everything is. Yeah.
All right, no doubt. All right, I'm gonna give it to Petey. I want to do something fun. All right, what was trash to you at PAX so far? What did you look at?
What was trash?
What you didn't like?
Are you talking about the last game that we happened to watch?
Oh, you gonna throw my man under the bus?
No. You know what? Yeah, I don't even think that game was trash.
I don't think that we should do this. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that part right there. I don't think that we should do this for the simple fact. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this. A lot of those games aren't like really complete. A lot of those games aren't ready. So these people are every last person that's out there being fearless showing these games. So I don't really think that this should be done. That's my opinion. All right. So I would like to let y'all know.
Borderlands,
I just want to say, listen, Borderlands put itself out there to be scrutinized at that point. But what I would say when it comes to Borderlands, they did a recovery. They did a backflip, hop step, and they grabbed their legs and they stood up straight. So you can't front on Borderlands. Anybody out there giving Borderlands slander, you was gonna buy it anyway. So shut up. I saw people out there that was looking at choppy video. They didn't care how they was getting it. They wanted that. They was fiending for that. So there is a market for those people. These people dressed up. They fever pitch. They made their costumes. They out there. They're supporting the game. So they're gonna get the game. The game's gonna sell millions. I don't care what y'all saying. And if you're not here and you're talking about something, please stop it. Just stop it. Stop regurgitating the stuff.
What I found to be trash is B.O. B.O.
Oh my God. Shout out to the Latin son. Shout out to the Latin.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to these events, wash your ass. That's straight up wash.
Take a bath in the morning. Damn.
Deodorant.
Oh my Lord. That's it. That's the only thing that was trash. Everything else was great.
and the macaroni and cheese. Don't buy that.
Yeah, don't eat the macaroni and cheese.
Don't eat the macaroni and cheese.
And pricing. Whoa.
Yeah, shout out to the $7.
Shout out to the $7 pizza chat. That's what's happening.
You guys being fun of me for bringing my own food.
He was smart.
Is it Captain Meticulous?
MJ, what part about PAX was trash that you ain't like so far?
We were playing that one fighting game and that guy smelled like ass.
Oh man. Monday.
Horrible.
We'll talk about it. But that's all. I mean,
Sunday's gonna be so much worse.
Yeah, listen, man.
Saturday.
Thursday is the light day. Thursday is the day. You get some of the media, you get people, but Friday and Saturday, if y'all thought the BO level was what it was, y'all have not seen anything until y'all encounter Friday and Saturday. Straight up.
Straight up.
Yo, when you start selling the ILP shirts with the built-in car freshener.
Yes. Fact. But now, like overall, though, like King was saying, Shank was saying, was that now a lot of these devs, to be real with y'all, like they're very fearless. They're showing some games are being shown in very early builds. They really don't have, to do that. I will say the only thing I'm disappointed, and it's not, going to be completely disrespectful. I got to keep it real. A little disappointed in Microsoft's booth as far as I wanted a little bit more. As far like last year, we had State of Decay that was unplayable at that time. We had DayZ number debut kind of thing. I think we saw MJ and P. We saw Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We saw Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Even Sony had like Days Gone. They had a couple of new offerings that you haven't got a chance to see. Nintendo's out here. I gotta talk about Mortal Kombat though too. We're gonna get into that. But at the end of the day,
let's save it for tomorrow for the next pod shot.
All right, we'll do that for tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that. But I was disappointed. I guess it looks like they're really, in my opinion, gearing up for E3, and the presence at PAX wasn't what I was expecting as a comparison to last year. What did you guys think?
Yeah, I think they just packed it in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of booths downsized. There's a lot of things that they didn't show, and I was very surprised. A lot of the big AAAs.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, this is not a AAA place. I've never seen AAAs here. I seen probably like one or two. I was surprised when I saw Days Gone. Be honest with you, but again, I don't think Sony looks at that as a AAA title. To be honest with you, so I've never really seen AAA titles here. I mean, if you're gonna say Borderlands, yeah, but they took a whole convention hall upstairs to debut their stuff. They actually separated themselves from the showroom floor. So really, this is all about the little man, and the little man is shining through. I love what the little man is doing.
And there's still so much that we got to cover. We got to see. So, what about like stuff that you cover specifically? Like, what got you hyped that you can't, ready for people to see?
The Samurai Shodown for me was huge because it's just like King and I know like the hours that we spent on that game. Like we bought every version of that game. King bought the $200 SNK, the Neo Geo version. And then he bought the CD version. Then we played the Neo Geo 64 version downtown at Chinatown Fair. We had the Super Nintendo version. We had the Genesis version. We had every version of Samurai Shodown under the sun. And so to see that game come back as beautiful as it is, the animating the way it does, like that was a beautiful thing to see. And then that game, Fate to Silence, was absolutely fantastic because for the most part, when you think about a survival game, you're thinking about something kind of maybe in an overhead perspective, a first-person perspective. You don't really think about it as a third-person action game. And when you look at this game, it looks like a third-person action game. It looks like a Game of Thrones game, to be honest. It looks like you're playing as Jon Snow. And so the fact that they kind of incorporated those two genres together is very cool. So that game is one to look out for. And it's only a couple of weeks out. I think it's 3 weeks out.
No, I mean, actually, but I think that game is only 3 weeks out to actually being official release, though.
An official
When I think it's already in open beta.
Right. It's in early access on Steam, I believe. Yeah.
No doubt. Lord Shank, any standout what you personally covered?
Well, okay. What was that game that he said? The more you attack, the more energy you get. That was in Control, right? All right. So I felt that Control talked to me more because when you say that they reward you for being an aggressive playstyle type of gamer, I'm an aggressive playstyle type of gamer. So he said you're not going to heal by hiding behind a corner and waiting for your energy bar to go up. If you're not actively out there trying to defeat and destroy a situation, you're not going to get your energy back. So it's to hide is futile. Mm-hmm. That resonated with me. Watching the physics in the game resonated with me. The fact that I like Quantum Break so much, I felt that there's a natural progression to the title, and to switch it up and to change lanes with it. I know they don't want to be bundled in with Quantum Break, and they want to be a standalone title with Control. But I do say there's some similarities to it. But to say that I will be rewarded for being aggressive, I'm definitely buying that game.
All right, shout out to Control. First of all, shout out to Hip Hop Gamer, man. Like, as soon as we came through, like Saab said, like, we literally walk in the pack. He's with the Control dev, you know what I'm saying? And we walk in, and he's like, boom, there go the Iron Lords, grab him up. And we're in his interview, and then Kai does re-interview, like a dual interview. The footage is going to be lit. Y'all going to see when that go up. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, like, the guy was super passionate. Like King said, Control looks super promising. Definitely more of an extension of Quantum Break. So I gotta agree with that, man. Whoever spoke yet as far as like personal, standout for them. Who's left? P got it in? Okay, did we get you? We got you, P. MJ, did we get you?
No.
What you have?
I'm trying to think. My favorite thing was probably, what was that one game that we played where like you'd sneak? We were saying
the monastery sneak out the monastery.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to El Hijo or something like that, right?
Yeah,
El Hijo.
Yeah, El Hijo. Shout out to Handy Games. They got some really cool games. It's very stealth mechanic. And he had a second game. It was kind of like in the Nazi era. But that first game, it was kind of like, you were doing the sneaking and you were trying to get it up. That was hot.
I was watching that and all I could think of, I was like, this is like Assassin's Creed, but you're like a little kid trying to like leave a monastery.
Yes,
I was like, this is awesome, and it was a great concept. And the artwork on it wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad?
You think it would have been worse because
Petey, can we say this though? Can we say, I'm gonna say off the record, can we say Unity look like it's smashing Unreal out here in these gaming streets lately, in these new games? Is it me? I felt the Unity games looking real strong, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought a lot of the Unity games was holding their own a lot more than they used to.
Yeah.
Because before you could see the difference, but now I think that people have been working with them long enough that they're kind of starting to make them develop into a little bit of stronger use for them.
Yo, Boss Move said we play Assassin's Kid.
Oh, man.
No doubt. Kai, you got anything for us, man? On that?
No, pretty much the same one as Sav, the Fate to Silence, and that was the one I played over there. Basically, like you said, it's a Jon Snow game, but the thing I liked especially about it was that the survival aspects, that you really have to worry about warmth, you have to worry about stamina, and the actual gameplay itself is very Dark Souls-ish.
Absolutely.
And I remember talking with Lord Shank about this, that also they give cues. So if you're not that good in Dark Souls games, that they have kind of like cues that you can actually see that will kind of help you out and bring you into it. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the footage on that, man. But that's all we got. Like I said, a little small shot right here for the Lords, little small round table. You know what I'm saying? Just to give it to y'all, just y'all feel of day one. PAX crew got together. We got tons of coverage that's coming your way, tons of video, tons of things we're gonna upload. We get right back in the mix for the next few days. We just want to give y'all a little piece, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like I said, we didn't get to post as live as we wanted to. But anything else, Lord Shank, before we get out of here that we want to touch on?
Nah, man, I just wanted to reach out to the crowd, let y'all know that we really out here. See this? Really out here. Can't be talking about it if you ain't got it.
Hey, Shank can smoke it. No, hold on. We got a question. Shout out to Slow Mo. He said, ILP Podcast, did you get Borderlands Remastered for free? Yes,
we did.
Yes, sir.
Regular Borderlands and Tales to the Borderlands. So both copies.
Yeah, and the Handsome Collection. Everything.
Yes, slow mo. You don't know my MO? You pay for the king. He do his thing.
Bro, you gotta get out here, Lord Slow Mo, man. Listen, it's one of those things. Like so I was saying, it's just more of an intimate feel with the Gabs, and you just getting hands on with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got a lot more to show, and it's gonna be fun, man. So thanks for rocking with us. We gonna get these outros and get up out of here. So let's start from the back side, from the front to the back side. We go with the young stream team boss himself. The day's gone. My man, Lord MJ. What's going on with it? People find you, man. We gotta get MJ podcast ready. We gotta get him podcast ready. Where can the fine people find you, sir?
Okay, next, PD, let's do it.
So
we'll get back to you.
We'll get back to MJ. He ain't on point right now with his Twitter game and social media game right now. Lord PD, aka El Sonaldo, where can the fine people find you, sir?
Twitter, Snaldo, Discord, policing it like normal. Snaldo.tv is my Twitch, and also with the ILP Twitch. So, we're doing it. We're busting on it and always, trying to keep everything, in the loop. And I've been posting as much as I can about things we've been doing and everything. Been hashtagging
PAX ILP.
PAX ILP. If you're looking for stuff that we've been posting, so that's all in there, and it's been so far it's been an eventful first day.
No doubt. Lord Kai Batsu, making the five people find what you got going on, sir.
When I'm ever on Twitter anymore, you guys can find me at Kaibatsu ILP. Also, you can find me on Xbox at Lord Kaibatsu. Also, if you guys join the Border Gaming Discord, because I'm on there a lot and I'm always willing to everybody and get those different topics going on. We talk about a lot of things out there. We're looking forward to hearing from a lot of things.
That's it. That's what's up. You already know. And of course, Lord Sovereign, the technical Lord, making the find, sir.
Lord Tav ILP at Twitter. VX Sovereign at PSN Xbox Live, and of course, lordsofgaming.net. Check us out there. And look out for all the videos that we'll be uploading of interviews, of footage of new games, stuff like that. That's coming soon. So keep an eye out for that stuff.
You already know. And of course, I can't call you Lord Shank no more. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. So, all right. So, KOS was up this week. Yeah. KOS was up this week. So what I want y'all to do is make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go check out ILP on the YouTube channel. If y'all here, y'all know y'all there. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe down at the bottom. Make sure that you go to lordsofgaming.net. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe over there. Make sure you check out all the new videos that's going to be uploaded, that's going to be given to you. We're going to be doing pod shots every day we out here. We're going to let you know what's going on the showroom floor. We're going to let you know when we talk to the devs. We're going to post up all the videos for the hot new footage that you can only get here because why? We care.
Exactly. We got love for y'all, man. Now, full disclosure, tomorrow is a party night. So after the show, it might be a little late. We got to figure out the timing of the the Iron Lord.
Yo, you might get it. You might get it from the showroom dance room floor, like. And you know I'm gonna be in there with the mask on. I'm being the mask on.
Yeah, you cannot be in the club with the mask on.
I am so embarrassed right now.
You're not allowed to be in the
Feliciano.
Yo, shout out for the love, my man Cat Daddy, man. He said this small ILP snippet is better than most full podcast episodes other crews put down. Get down and lay. He throwing the he said get down and lay down.
You know what that is. Tell him what that is.
Yo, shout out to Vocals Creek in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's gonna be lit. Tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna see what time we're gonna try to do it with y'all. But King definitely wanted me to do this for you. So shout out to Lord King, aka Lord Shank. This is his idea. He said we gotta give something back to the people, and we're giving it to y'all. So like I said, we're gonna give coverage. We got tons of great footage. Developing interview stars out here killing it in these streets, man. Trust me when I'm telling y'all. I got some footage. MJ the Boss is out here killing it. Do you know your name? Your Twitter handle now? MJ the Boss? Do you know it now? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get it.
So my Twitch is MJ the Boss.
Okay.
My Twitter and Instagram is Beatty MJ.
Woo!
YouTube MJ is a Boss. Check me out. I play pretty much every new game. I go out and buy it, and then I play it.
That's it. You got Twitch, you see the young boy out here? You already know that Lord Cognito on Lord Podcast. Tons of good stuff coming up, man. Check out that game room with me, MJ, of course, PD, Sonaldo is gonna be lit, and then tomorrow, Sonaldo, we gonna hit up that 12 game, that 10 player joint that little secret joint we can talk about. That look mad.
Yeah. Hopefully in the morning we'll let the devs from Mage Quit. I spoke to them when we were walking out, and they said that we can get our game on with them, or all of us could get one big game going on. So. Yeah, I've been talking with them since we left, so we got that going on.
Today was good. Tomorrow's action packed, even more great games. Might even sneak in some Bethesda action too. Stay tuned. You already know what Rocky and our podcast, lordsofgaming.net. Check us out, man. Everybody enjoy your day. Thursday, day one is done, and we out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.